Alright everyone, today I thought I'd take a look at Apeface from Siege, because why the hell not? Let's get down to it, shall we? I picked this figure up from actually going outside and risking it and going to Smith's, because, well, I couldn't get him online, I was in the area, and thought, well, why not give it a try? Old Simeon Bonsier is a okay figure. I know a lot of people dislike the fact that he's got this milky, sort of creamy coloured white plastic, but it doesn't bother me. Apeface is one of these characters that sort of appeared at the later end of G1. In the animation, he was introduced in the Rebirth part 1, yeah, that was it. He appeared in the comic books. He wasn't a great character, but he's one of these ones where I actually had the original toy, so bit of nostalgia, made me pick this guy up. Apeface hasn't had much modern media attention. He's had maybe 5 panels in the most recent IDW series. I think it was the Valentine's Day special, but apart from that, nothing really. He did manage to get himself a standalone Titan Master release alongside a miniature version of his Ape mode. It was okay. I bought it. I don't know where it is, it's in the attic somewhere. Apeface is one of these triple changing headmasters, a Horicon, which I like them. Actually, I like the design. There's 2 of them. There's Apeface and Snapdragon, and I had both of them as kids, though I didn't actually have the headmasters, so I still like them, but I kind of didn't get the most out of them as a kid. That's why I'm quite glad that we're getting a new version of Snapdragon coming out in Earthrise, which, yep, definitely pre-ordered that. That's on my list, and hopefully it'll look great alongside Apeface. Chimpanzee Chops here is an okay robot mode. He's got all the articulation you really want. It's not spectacular in any sense, but it's good, it's standard. It has kind of the sense of this big, brooding, I don't know, he looks very muscularly, like a bruiser. Kind of like IDW have shown him to be in their Valentine's Day issue, where he was a pit fighter or a boxer of some sort. What I do kind of like is the fact that his head can actually be turned around. It's because of the way it works when he changes into his gorilla mode, but when you turn it around, he has this kind of like blank drone appearance. He comes with 2 weapon accessories, one of which is part of his jet mode, which turns into a shield. I know a lot of people don't like it because it's actually made in clear plastic and it has to plug into some tight holes, and that peg will snap at some point. I've accepted that, so I'm just keeping my eye on it. The other thing is this, I don't know, I've kind of like, it's a little, well, not a little gun, it's like a shotgun rifle. I actually like it. It's a decent gun. No, it's just nothing special, it's a gun. He does of course also come with his Titan Master, well, to me it's a headmaster. It's a headmaster accessory. It's either Spasma or Krunk. Spasma, that's it. The guy who went first in the introduction in the TV show. Yeah. He's a nice little guy. He's actually really well painted. He's better painted than most of the actual Titan Masters we got when they were individually released. And yeah, I'm actually really pleased with him. Changing Apeface to gorilla mode, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably his best mode. It's just a chunky gorilla. It looks stupid in the most brilliant of ways. It's a big, one-eyed gorilla. What more do you want? Ape mode has some pretty decent articulation. It's not the same as it was in robot mode, but it's serviceable. It does what you want it to do. The back kibble from jet mode is a bit obtrusive, but it's nothing too bad. And he actually looks good put in sort of jungly settings. Oh, as close to a jungle as my back garden can get. I really shouldn't have mowed the lawn before doing this. If I hadn't, he would have been like he was in the Amazon. Jet mode is the classic Apeface brick with wings and a cockpit. It's not brilliant, but it is nostalgic for me. It's something that would never fly, but it's just stupid sci-fi jet, and it looks okay. It's got a flight stand little port, so you can have it hovering about. All in all, I'm like, ugh, I don't know. They have to have the mode. That's probably the best they could do with it. It's kind of weird that it's no better or no worse than the G1 version, which is kind of hilarious thinking the time between the 2. They still didn't get any better way of making this gorilla turn into a jet. And of course, obviously, there is a little cockpit at the back end, which is weird. The one at the front is kind of fake, but there's a cockpit at the back where you can put his headmaster in, and it'll sit in there quite comfortably. Okay, so what are my overall thoughts? He's an okay figure. There are parts of him I really like, and it might be because of the nostalgia. There are parts of him that maybe could be improved, like that white plastic. I don't know, the plastic they're going to use on Snapdragon, I've seen it, would have been a better choice. I'm not entirely sure why they went with that. Maybe we'll get a re-release at some point. Do I recommend him? Yeah, I do. Go pick him up. What more can I say? Just pick him up. He's a good figure. If you're going to get Snapdragon, you need to get him, and vice versa, because you want the two together. Well, okay, that's it. That's my review of Apeface. I recommend him. Go get him. And as always, folks, stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra for now.